Hey there, hi, welcome to the channel. I am Garrett, and in this video, we are talking about some design features that can make a huge difference in any home. We've got some things to talk about, so let's get into the video. One of my all-time favorite home features that is so underrated, everyone should consider, and maybe a lot of you have, are actually pocket doors. These are so fantastic for a whole bunch of reasons, the first of which being they don't impede the space. Because they don't swing open, you actually get more accessible floor space on either side of the door. They slide into a wall and you don't have to look at them, instead of a door which can a lot of times be an obstacle. Plus, you can't really put things behind a door, but if you don't have a door that swings open, you can actually take advantage of that floor space. Now, pocket doors are obviously not the easiest thing to install in every home, so it may not work for you, and you should speak with a contractor to see if that's possible. Now, something else I absolutely love, but I just don't see enough of and I want more of, are transom windows. Now, when I say that, a lot of people are gonna think, well, that's really traditional and it may not fit my style, but let me tell you, modern spaces with transom windows can be just as spectacular. The reason I love transom windows is because I love light. I love letting it in and seeing it in my space, and a transom window makes your window look taller. What's a transom window? It essentially is a window above a window or door that makes it look taller, that brings in the light. It's right there, it sits right on the very top. And something else that's really great about a transom window is that if you like a lot of light but you don't have a ton of privacy, transom windows mean you can put some sort of window treatment on the lower window or door, block out the view, but still allow a ton of light into the space. Now, these can also be difficult to install afterwards, so be sure you reach out to a contractor to see if that's possible, because a lot of times windows and doors have structure above them that can't easily be moved, and you definitely don't want to mess with that yourself. But a transom window is fantastic and can lead a space to feeling so much taller, grander, more beautiful, and definitely brighter. One underrated home feature that will come as no surprise to all of you that are familiar with the channel is a ceiling detail. I'm obsessed. I absolutely love them. Ceilings are such underused spaces in our homes, and we should really be taking advantage of them by doing something. Now, I'm always like, add shiplap like I did on my ceilings, or add moldings, add paneling, add coffering. I love all of that so much, but if you're not in the position where you're like, Garrett, I don't know how to do that, I can't afford it, it's not in my budget, hey, paint can go a long way. Paint your ceiling the same color as your walls. That's really impactful. Something I really, really love, and I think every space would look so amazing with, and one of the simplest features, is the ceiling rose. What is that? It's actually that little bit of detail, that trim work around the base of a light fixture. These are amazing because they just add another layer, another detail to the space. And even if you have an all white ceiling and you're like, Garrett, I don't want to paint it another color, you add the ceiling rose, you paint that the same white, boom, it looks so beautiful because you just have that little hidden detail there. It makes your light fixture stand out a little bit more. It's definitely refined and gorgeous. I love them, and I think they're so underrated, and every space could have one. I really love those fine and small details in a home, and I'm always trying to share them with you to help you elevate your space, which if you've been here a while, you absolutely know that. But if you are new to the channel, hey there, hi, take a moment and hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to get notified every time I upload, give this video a like, and after you've done all of that, please share with me in the comment section down below so that I can personally welcome you to the channel. In design today, we are getting away from the open concept space. We like something that's more of a modified open concept that has really great flow, but is a little bit more segmented so spaces feel independent. We can do some different things or mix up the styling of those spaces. So adding in room dividers or columns is an underrated feature in a home. These are easier to add in an open concept space than they are to move in one that's already closed. So this can be really wonderful. And I definitely recommend you have a contractor out to talk about what you can do, but adding in dividers or even columns to differentiate two spaces can actually make each of them feel larger. I absolutely love having a divider between my spaces because it also means I can change the color up, I can change the style slightly, and it feels more natural. And actually, an open concept space doesn't always feel like it has great flow because it feels like one big room with a lot of furniture in it. But something that's a little bit more divided can actually feel like a series of rooms that has flow to it. So having spaces that are divided can actually feel a little bit more formal, but they also feel like they have better flow, and that can really benefit a home. So don't write off adding some sort of barrier or divider, and maybe it's just a column either side of a wall. Maybe it's some built-in bookcases to divide two spaces. That can really have a big impact and make your home feel so much more luxurious and even bigger. Definitely don't write off adding in room dividers or columns to segment spaces from one another, because it can make your home feel so much more elevated. Something underrated that you know is not underrated in my home, but I feel like today we're getting away from because of social media, is color. Paint one of the rooms in your house a color. If you like all white everything, I say go for it in the majority of the space, but that one-off room, paint it. Give us something different. Give us an unexpected color. We see that and we catch it out of the corner of our eye and we're like, what is happening here? What's going on there? What is that room? What's happening? I absolutely love that. I think it gives a space such personality and it says a lot about you if you have that one-off room that's like really vibrant. Don't let color in your home be underrated. Paint one of the spaces just a really cool, interesting color, or more than one of the spaces. We absolutely love color, whether it's vibrant, whether it's muted. Give us something other than white, because that's not always what a home needs. And I know that's rich coming from me sitting in a white room on a white sofa. I'm wearing a white t-shirt, but this is the neutral space in my home. And actually it's not, because of the artwork. I absolutely love color and it's so underrated in design, and don't let it be in your home. One of my all-time favorite features to add to a home that gets overlooked, is underrated all of the time, are outlets and plugs in your closets. I cannot tell you how many things you want to plug in and charge, but you don't want to see, or you want to have the access of, but you don't want to have in the middle of the room. Like, we really love plug-in or chargeable vacuum cleaners and mops and steam mops and all of that right now. Having them be tucked into a closet, having an outlet in there is amazing. Even cabinetry. It's nice to be able to tuck something like your microwave into a cabinet where you don't have to look at it. So have an outlet in there. There are so many places outlets are amazing for so many reasons. Whenever you're making any changes to your home, I always recommend that you have a contractor out to see what's actually doable, what's safe, and what is possible in your space. And closets are made to be functional in our house. They're made to add storage, but also serve as a functional space. So having an outlet in them makes a big impact. And if you're in the position where you don't have those outlets in your closet and you're like, Garrett, yes, it's a genius idea, as is every idea on this channel, reach out to an electrician to see what's possible. They may be able to install outlets without having to cut into any of your drywall or open big channels. A lot of people even have like kitty closets where their kitty litter is, and you could add a little night light into the plug there. That's really fantastic. You know, I'm always looking out for the pets and the people. Speaking of which, you all have been asking, where is everyone's precious little itty bitty baby boy Linus? Let's go get him. Oh, there he is. And yes, I did take off my jacket because no, I don't want it to be covered in his little puppy fur. Do I? Oh, you like my little diamond earrings? Great taste. What can I say? Everybody missed you. They love you. Yes, little wild thing. We know. Oh, that's very sweet. Okay, little mister, we're gonna let you get back and cuddle up with Cornelius and Albert, okay? Okay? Okay, we'll see you later. Let me get my jacket. Something underrated that we go in and out of and people look at as a trend, but in my opinion, it's not a trend, okay, is wood. We want to see wood. For a good long while there, we were really into painted spaces. We were like, paint all the trim, paint all the walls, do a tile floor, no wood anywhere, paint all of the furniture. And now we're in a place where people are like, yes, we want wood everywhere. We want oak floors and ceilings and beams and all of it. Well, if you're in the position where you have a space that has none of those wood tones, bring us in some of them. Bring a wood piece of furniture in. And I'm not talking about like, oh, let's get something that's like bleached and basically white. No. Bring us in a wood tone, something rich, something vibrant, because it brings back nature into the space. It brings us some warmth. Bring in wood accessories. Those are always really great as well. Bring in the warmth, bring in some wood into the space, and don't let it be underrated. You know, one of the things that I love in a space that I think is underrated in anyone's home, but maybe isn't the easiest thing to add, so have a contractor out to tell you what's possible, is a sunroom. Oh, I am obsessed. I love the light. I love a light-filled space. I'm watching it gleam in through the windows right now, and I know it's giving this video such amazing lighting, but that's not the point. I love light in a home, and a sunroom is really fantastic because you can be in the light, and light is like so amazing for you. It like boosts your energy and your positivity levels, and I love that. It's so much better than like a tacky word sign, right? Having a sunroom in your house is such a great way to bring that into the space, to have something that's flooded with light. And if you have an unused space off of your house, an unused porch that could be converted, it's a great way to add functionality, to add usable space onto your home in such a fantastic way. Now, you want to make sure you have a really professional job done because sunrooms are notorious for leaking. They have a lot of glass, and you really, really, really want to get a great finish on that project if you are going to consider adding this to your home. But if you have a sunroom in your house, sound off in the comment section down below so we know who exactly to be jealous of, because we love a sunroom. So underrated, and I wish they would come back. You know what's underrated in a home and I think makes such a big impact, such a difference, is something unexpected. Something unexpected. I want to see something different in a home. Like when you walk up to a house or you drive past and it's like ultra modern and we're like, okay, yeah, it's going to be ultra modern inside. Like it's expected. We know what we're getting. But like if I walk into the space and I'm seeing like a really cool mix of styles, if I'm seeing something really interesting, like a Moroccan inspiration, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is fabulous. If it looks like a spa, like elegant, like relaxing, oh my goodness, fantastic, amazing. I want to see something unexpected. Give me a wild color or give me a space that has like some really interesting pieces, something carved, organic, something just different than what I think I'm going to see. I absolutely love that. Bring in something unexpected into your house, and if everybody looks at you like you're crazy for having it, that's the thing to go for. I love it so much. It's like that one-off thing. Like I want to be a little bit gagged. I want to be shook when I walk into the space. I want to be like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing here. I love it. I absolutely think that's so spectacular. A conversation piece is really amazing. Now you want to be careful about the things that are different for the sake of being different. You know, like you see that one thing and someone's like, oh, I thought it was real different. And you're like, yeah, it's different. You want to avoid that, but you want something that's unexpected. For someone to be like, where did you get the inspiration for this from? Where did you find that piece from? This is so interesting. What's the story behind it? That's what we want in a space. I absolutely love it. And bring that into your home. It is so underrated to have something unexpected in your space. As a matter of fact, what else is underrated and is unexpected is a mix of styles. I actually talk about that quite often because that's how design happens. That's how life happens, right? You're layering things together. You're pulling different pieces from different periods. Do not be afraid to mix something that is ultra contemporary with an antique. Just mix some interesting things together. Like this is what the most well-known designers do, okay? It's like, we're not sitting here like, okay, yeah, we need to find this exact thing like this, and so we need to match that with the exact same style over here. No. It's like, I find a piece that I really love and I'm like, okay, what else do we need? We need something warm. We need something vibrant. We need something different to juxtapose. It's a different style. Let's go for this thing. I love that. Like in my studio here, I have really white walls and an ultra modern sofa. But then for my coffee table, I was like, you know what? We need something classic. We need something to juxtapose this. We need a different element. So we went for this neoclassic style coffee table with a green marble top and a blue rug. I think that's so original and different. And I know it's like my space, and I'm saying like it's so original and different, but it really fits who I am as a person. Don't feed into what everybody else is doing, and don't buy everything from the same place or use the same style. Mix and layer a lot of different things together because it will make your space feel so much more elevated and chic, interesting, different, unique, and you. Well, there you have it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure you let me know in the comment section down below because I want to hear from you. What is one underrated element in a home? Whether that's a little feature, an item, something like outlets in a closet, share with us because we want to hear from you. Give this video a like and make sure you subscribed if you haven't already. I also know that you know someone that they are on a renovation journey. They are redoing the place. They're buying a new home. They're building a new home. Share this video with them because friends help friends, and I will see you in the next one.